in recent years, you're probably, I don't know. Do you know when you said Dave Shamey was the last to do it, you think?
It's almost been exactly 2 years since he did it.
Okay, I was going to say, so this really hasn't been, I mean, no one's really requested the MM7 or took a shot at it in a while.
No, no one's. I'm since he sent it, since Cannon put it up after David sent it back. I'm the next one to touch it since then. So
Okay, so this thing hasn't been touched in 2 years pretty much.
yep.
So that's what we're looking at right now. So I just want to put that out there for everybody, so that just so they're like, okay, whatever, he's got a gripper. What's that mean? Well, okay, we're trying to explain to you the magnitude of what this is and what's going on. So, yep. And Jaland's going to be unwrapping this and doing everything right here in front of us. He has a second camera rolling to capture different angles and everything, just so this can be foolproof.
See the 7.
Yep, can see the 7 there.
MM.
And the MM. Yep.
Cool. So there it is. All right. You can see it in the table there.
Yep, it's on the table. Yep, you're good. You're in frame. And like I said, you can make sure you're on your second camera as well. But for my video, you're in my frame. But yeah, cool. As long as that other camera's looking good, you're good.
Okay. Yep. I'm going to chalk up here.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I guess like one of the things we were talking about before we started filming here was, Zach was being very mindful and kind about respecting my process of how I get ready for this. I film almost every close that I do. I think I can't say I filmed every close that I've done, but I film every workout because you have to train the filming if you're going to do this kind of thing, because that's where most gripper certs go wrong, is the filming. You either aren't in frame all the way, or your lighting sucks, or there could be a number of things that go wrong. So, I'm pretty chill. I do this a lot. So the filming part is really no big deal. I'm actually feeling pretty good, even though I know a lot of people are going to watch this. So, yeah, Zach, you can talk a little bit about whatever's on your mind. I'm going to stand up here,
okay.
Get things in position, hit my aluminum, and I'm going to slam this thing shut.
Okay, yeah, and I'll kind of quiet down whenever you go to do the attempt or whatever. But a lot of good points that he's talking about, because filming and documenting the gripper close is almost or probably just as important as closing the gripper for these certifications. You have to do it. So the filming is every much as part of a process as or every bit as important as the close itself or the training you're doing with the gripper is being able to document it and have that definitive proof. So I've fallen victim to that. I did the MM0, which is just taking a random number 3 and closing it. And the first time I sent it in, I had shitty filming, and I know the handle's touched, but there was like certain points in the video where like you could see like gaps of daylight. And then but I know it was closed at some point, but it was shit filming and it wasn't good. And I got failed. So I technically did it, got failed, but then I was like, well, okay, go back to the drawing board, train this a little bit more, did some more gripper work. And like 2 weeks later, like slammed it, held it like you said. And then it was like, okay, boom, 3 white lights, you're good to go. So I did do the MM0, but I had to do a second try because my filming was shit. So absolutely. Even if you're not doing a certification, getting those practice reps in filming is part of the game.
Yeah. So you want everything to feel normal. You don't want anything to just, throw you for a loop at the last minute.
Yeah, you start changing,
which is exactly why I agreed to do it live in an interview.
Yeah. So, well, you don't want to get to that point, and then you start, changing where you're standing or changing the angle of your hand, and I mean, you're just doing what you always do.
Yep.
Because I mean, you've trained it. So,
all right, man. Well, I'm gonna give it a go here. So
awesome.
And enjoy the show.
All right, so right now we're getting ready to gear up for Jaland attempting the MM7, and he will be the 9th person ever if these handles touch.
There it is.
That's easy, man.
How long can I go?
Destroyed it. Man. No, that's awesome to see.